Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where I'm going to take you now is to the Round Tower, to the old monastery, the CLONES monastery. And the monastery of CLONES, of course, was established in the 6th century by, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Turnak. And in the 12th century, the canons regular of St. Augustine established themselves in the CLONES area, and they set up a monastery. And so this is the monastery here. Fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. As you can see, brilliant. Now, the Norman invasions of the 13th century saw CLONES monastery actually razed by Hugh de Lacy. He completely destroyed it. And in 1211, a moat and bailey was constructed by the Anglo-Normans overlooking CLONES. But the Norman occupation didn't actually last long. And I done a wee video up there at the moat and bailey, because that's actually where John Wesley preached. He used the moat and bailey as a natural pulpit. So you can check out that wee video. But you don't really, in the video you can't really appreciate the height of this thing. But I'll go as close as I can to it, just to let you see the width of it. And then the height of it. And there's quite a number of these old towers. And there's no cap on that one. It's gone. But there's quite a number of these still in the island of Ireland, North and South, Northern Ireland and the Republic. Now, a wee bit of information here. So I'm not going to read all this out to you, but certainly you can have a look at it yourself. Pause the video if you want to read it. And I'll show you the map here. Gives you a wee bit of a notion of at least what it was like. You can see the Round Tower, and also you can see the church. So that's a good diagram, isn't it? There's churches there with no roofs on them. So quite amazing. And of course it's said that the founder of the monastery, Turnak, is actually buried here. And I have been over at his grave, and it is very interesting. And I'm going to show you it shortly. Have to navigate these steps. So it's getting a wee bit dark here, but still plenty of daylight yet. You can see the old gravestones as well. And what you'll notice about this graveyard is that some of the stones are rounded at the top, and they're called mortality stones. So the like of this one here, and they also have crossbones and skulls on it, and coffins and hourglasses and stuff like that. And it's believed that they were actually introduced by the Ulster Scots, the Presbyterians who came to Ulster, who were Scottish. And So it's believed that they actually introduced those because there's a lot of them in South Ulster. So it's believed that the Presbyterians, the Scottish Presbyterians who came to Ulster, actually introduced those. Now, this here is a gravestone, but it's a gravestone in the form of a church. Of course, it's not wood. It's believed that the original here possibly was wood, but this is stone. And this is the grave of the founder of the monastery here. And it's built in the shape of a stone, or of a church, sorry. So quite amazing, isn't it? Definitely unique. I think it's the first grave I've seen as a church. And so this is the founder of the monastery here in CLONES, Tarnak. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. So there you go. So I'm going to show you some more of these mortality stones. So here's a few over here. And as I say, it was the Scotch Presbyterians who introduced these to Ulster. You would think they were parrots, but they're not. And then you get the view of the monastery. So thanks for watching, and God bless.